Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to WizdomDropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. My name is Tonia, and today we are discussing Libra energy. And I just feel like, because there's Libra season and because there's just so much Libra energy in the air with Venus ingressing into Libra late October. I'm so excited about that, by the way. See the video I just did if you haven't, because I show you the chart and go into so much more depth on that. I just feel like it's relevant, and we're just going to get cozy today. We're just going to chill and talk about Libra energy. So by the end of this video, you're going to have a better understanding of what is, the high vibe of Libra, what is actually on offer with Libra energy, and what are some of the more shadow aspects of Libra. This is really just like us chilling and, just getting a better grasp on Libra. If you are a Libra, by the way, happy birthday or belated birthday, in whichever case applies to you. Before I do jump into the juicy details, 3 quick announcements for you. Number 1, be sure to subscribe if you're not already, because I do put out a video every single day of the week. Be here for it. I'm here for you. If you're a new subscriber or been here forever, thank you. You rock and roll, baby. We're at hundreds at this point, which is very exciting to see so much growth over a short amount of time. Number 2, like this video if it brings you any value whatsoever, because that's actually helping more people get this information. And if you think it's valid information that is like serving you as a student of astrology or just somebody who wants to like earth better, right, then hit that like button, because it helps other people get access to it. Last but not least, this is the last probably promo video for my course, because it's about to expire, the offer to register on Halloween. So if you're seeing this and it's before Halloween, schedule a Calendly call with me and you want to take my course, if you want to take my course, because it's a 3-month intensive program. It's going to be very fun. A lot of like small group activities after lecture kind of thing, just super innovative, super intensive, and really appeals to different learning styles. I'm very excited to offer it. It'll be my honor. We have an awesome group of people already. So if you want to join us, it's literally about to end. So if you're not registered by the end of Halloween, then you're missing out on that course. And I feel bad, if you want to be a part of it. So if you're not trying to snooze and lose, then make sure you schedule that call like ASAP. There should be a couple slots left by the time you actually see this, if you're watching it like when I post it. Okay, now let's jump back in. Thanks for the announcement participation there. So Libra energy, full disclosure, I'm a Libra sun, so I have a good amount of influence in what we're saying, so, and experience in what we're talking about here. But Libra energy is interesting because there are so many pros to Libra energy, but there are also a lot of cons, you feel, to what I'm like trying to express. So let's just kind of flow with it and see how we land. I'll start with some pros of Libra energy and just concepts around that in general. Libra energy is all about partnership. It's all about commitments with other people. It's all about relationships with other people. The reason that people love Libra is because Libra knows what people need and how to give it to them. That is why Libras excel at things like marketing. You'll see them, generally speaking, and there's other things in charts that make people more predisposed to one caliber of Libra than others, right? But like you'll see a lot of Libras very successful in the world of marketing. You'll see them successful in the world of art as well. But social art, marketing, is in a lot of ways a social art form, right? Because it's a bit of an appealing to people through an artistic lens, or being artistic and creative in how you communicate with people, right? So there's that. But why is Libra creative? Because she's ruled by Venus. Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of beauty, yes, but the planet of art as well, and the planet of what is symbolized through a physical portrayal of something, because Venus actually rules the built environment around us, interestingly enough. So, she is about, Libra as an energy rather, is about relationship and harmony, because Venus as a planet is concerned with harmony, you know what I'm saying? And you put her in an air sign versus the earth sister, Taurus, which is also ruled by Venus. And, when she's in an air sign, she's more concerned with social justice. She's more concerned with social needs, social desires. That's why Libra is so good in partnerships, because they know what other people need, as I started off this whole video by saying. So if you compare that to the Taurus Libra, you know, axis or whatever you want to call it, the Taurus Libra, you know, dichotomy. Taurus is going to be more concerned with like earthly plane, earthly abundance, and those vibrations of Venus, whereas Libra is going to be more concerned with, and we're talking about Venusian rulership at this point, right? Libra is going to be more concerned with the social aspect of union, the social aspect of relating. But in low vibe, Libra can be flaky AF. There's some Libras out there, y'all. They're so freaking flaky. It's ridiculous. Why are they flaky? You're like, wait a minute. They're supposed to be all about relationship. Why are they flaking right now? Because Libra's so good at giving people what they need that sometimes they don't know how to follow through and commit on actually delivering what that person needs in the fullness of time. See, because they're ruled by Venus, they're good at the face value beauty. And they can be good if they're like a more mature or established Libra at the totality beauty, the fullness of beauty, embodying what it means to be fully beautiful in different ways. But what Libras almost have a step ahead of other signs with is the facetious level of beauty, the more shallow level of beauty. And how they apply that is up to the Libra behind that pilot wheel. You know what I'm saying? But as I was distinguishing, more mature Libras will be truly integrity full. Their life will be full of integrity. Their life will be built on something respectable from a place of like, you know, it's not talking down on people. What they're putting out in the world isn't like bringing people down. Libras are about bringing people together. They're a cohesion sign. They're all about, again, relationship. They want to create harmony. They want to build. Libras are builders of networks. That's why Libras are so good at networking, because they build connections between people. They are often, not only do they have great networks, they are often the people within networks who expand networks. They will be the people who invite 20 different people to a party and introduce everybody to each other intentionally. So I used to throw a lot of parties in my younger years. I don't throw them anymore because I learned the harsh reality that Libra's really good at these relationships, but guess what? These relationships can be very shallow. And all my Scorpio energy was like, hold on, wait a minute. I don't approve, you know, so I had to recheck some things in my life. But Libras will be the people who have like 20 different people at like a nice little intimate kind of like party or whatever. And they'll introduce everybody to those people at the party, like very intentionally. And they'll be the people hosting the party who will notice when somebody's over there just kind of chilling with themselves, maybe feeling a little awkward or a little out of place or something. They will be the people who intentionally see that. They'll just know. Their Libra radar will go off. They'll be like, oh, well, what's going on? Oh, it's over here. And they'll be like, okay, this person looks like they need to integrate. They'll like bring somebody over with them, be like, hey, come here, and grab you by the arm, and you'll be over there with that person like chatting. Next thing you know, that Libra's off somewhere else like a social butterfly because they just saw something interesting over here, heard a conversation they want to be a part of over here, but they took care of that person over there who maybe was feeling a little like ostracized or a little like out of the loop. You see what I'm saying? Libras are puppeteers. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Libras are puppeteers of social environments. They know how people work in communication with other people, and they can always, if they have a dignified Libra indicator somewhere in their chart, even if it's a sun in Libra, which is not in good so-called dignity, they will always have a gift, a leg up on at least the shallowest entry point into human connection. And that in and of itself is a gift. Whether or not it's in the best dignity, it's a gift. They'll know how to use it. It's going to be there. It's a gift. Now, there's some things that come with that are challenging. Libras can be self-sacrificial. The sun in Libra is in detriment or whatever the dignity is. I don't follow like the exact, I don't. I reject it. I know it's weird. It's just who I am. I have my own understanding for the health of different planets, and I feel like some of that system is kind of archaic. I digress. That's a whole different video. If you want me to do a video on that, that's cool. But like, point being, it's not in good so-called dignity there. The sun that is in Libra, because the sun wants to be the center of the show. That's why it's in really strong dignity in Aries and the opposite sign, right? And in Leo, because those are like the stars. Libra's like the companion, you know, Libra's like the side relationship that supports the show. And that's why it's hard to have a sun in Libra or a lot of Libra energy, because it can get caught in this like and role, like so-and-so, the show, and this person. Now, that and is beautiful. because they're beautiful physically, usually Libras. They're beautiful in relationship and building harmonious networks and all these gushy, nice connections between people, right? They're cohesion people, but they can be caught in the and. They can be caught in this beautiful and kind of role, which can be detrimental to a Libra's like truth, you know what I'm saying? To a Libra's fulfillment of their selves. If they don't have other things in the chart, or they're not, or they're not like walking in their Libra kind of exalted Libra potential, they can get caught in being like in constant service to other people's relationship building needs, or in constant you know, in the role, in the archetype of like that cohesion person who never has the spotlight on them, but is just really good at connecting everybody else. And that's just like what they do. Now in a high vibe, that can actually be how they get the spotlight on them. That's what Libras are kind of known for. So even though it's kind of like, oh my God, poor Libra, it's also kind of like, yeah, but no, they still have that gift at the end of the day that's really beautiful, right? So there is that. But I do want to speak to like the darker side of Libra that people aren't familiar with necessarily, which is that lack of self-fulfillment, because they don't have all that Aries energy. Aries is like, you know what? I know what I need. I know what I want. I go after it. I get it. It's like a little kid. It's like, I want candy. It's over there. I'm going to go and get it. Oh, a mountain popped up in between me and the candy. Whatever. I'll climb that little mountain until I get to the candy. You know, that's Aries. But Libra's like, oh, I want the candy. But then it's like, what about everybody else who wants the candy? Oh my God, there's like 10 people by that candy who want the candy. I better let them have it. I'll walk away. I won't have any candy. I don't know why it's candy. It should be something delicious and nutritious, like, you know, grapes, like delicious grapes. But like, you get my point. Like, they'll just be like, oh, I'll let them have it. And then it's like, they don't get any. And it's like, dude, that's bogus. Like, you need to tap into your inner like Aries, which would just be like, get the hell out of the way. I'm getting this, you know, this candy. But on the flip side, Libra's like, in a highest vibration, Libra is integrated, and they're like, oh, I'll go ask them if I can have like a piece or two, and then everybody can have candy, you know? That's like a balanced Libra. An imbalanced Libra is like sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice for other people, other people, other people. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I just think that's so interesting. I love astrology. The wisdom of the chart is just so profound. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can learn so much just from that astrology wheel. Just from that astrology wheel, y'all. The wheel alone of the zodiac has so much information. It's ridiculous. I have such a passion for it. I really do. It's incredible. I mean, you can be a student for years and years and years and just keep learning from even just the wheel. It's so beautiful. With that said, if you do want to learn, remember the deadline is like literally right around the corner. It's the last chance, y'all. Last chance. It's about to just, we're about to roll no matter who's there. So if you want to join us for the course, the link for that Calendly is down below. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button to share, you know, with other people out there about Libra energy. And with that said, until next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.